Being bald head, when I did the big chop, it just represents like a new beginning, a new start. I feel free. I don't feel like I'm hiding with anything. This is me. This is what you get. And I think a lot of times when people do cut their hair, especially women, it's like get out of a bad relationship. So that was a part of the reason, one of the other reasons. But for the main thing, it was just new beginnings, and everything was just kind of starting new. So that's why. That's one of the reasons why. Just to paint you another picture, just imagine being on the phone with the doctor and them telling you that they gotta send your mom to hospice. If you don't know what it is, Google it. So as I'm on the phone trying to figure out how I'm gonna make it back down, because at the time I was with my dad in Monroe, my mom was in Baton Rouge, and I was kind of frequent back and forth, living situations or whatever. So just imagine you being on the phone with the doctor, them telling you about that situation, and you got somebody who's bipolar, schizophrenic, is talking loud and won't be quiet. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on, how I'm gonna get down there, we gotta make plans, and all this other stuff. So the lady that was in there, she was just, and I'm telling her, yo, be quiet, you be quiet. You tell somebody to be quiet a few times, it's going to turn into setup or be quiet, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, she kind of just stopped and looked at me weird. I don't know if you ever been around people with like mental health issues, like for real. And I'm kind of like, you know, thinking, but be quiet, whatever. So I get back on the phone with the doctor. And out of nowhere, she just came at me. At this time, I had my locks. And the way she kind of gripped my hair, and it pulled like certain parts out, like my real hair, I want to say my adrenaline was so was rushing. I didn't even feel that. Like I didn't even know like my hair was out, you know. So of course we had like a little scuffle, not to go into detail. But more damage than what I did. But I had to be there for my mom. So I chose to exit the house and call my dad or whatever. So what I ended up having to do is put my studio equipment in the pawn shop just to get money to go down to spend those times with my mom while she was in hospice, and I stayed with her. So after she passed and after I went to the funeral or whatever, when I came back, I'm like, well, hold on. Before I left to go down, I forgot my hair was all messed up, so I went and got a half wig. No, I think it was a full wig. Yeah, I think I went and got a full wig because I had my locks, right? So the way that they were pulled out, I couldn't just, you know how some people like maybe shave around the sides or put some type of, dope design. I couldn't do that, so I just put like a little half wig, went to Baton Rouge, spent that time with my mom. So I just felt like it was time for like a new beginning, basically, with my mom passing and my kind of abusive relationship that I was in, engagement I was in, losing everything again, and it was like, it's time for something. Something has to change. New becomings, new beginnings. So I told my dad, I said, could you just, cut it off? And he was like, sure, because he used to, cut hair. And he was telling me I have to cut my locks off. But, while they left the house, I ended up cutting my locks off anyway. So all he had to do was just cut it off. And when I first see myself like bald head too bad, like I was a little bit nervous and a little scared a little bit. So even though I did feel better and more free, how can I explain it? I made sure I had a hat to the side just in case. So I would say the first few outings that I did have, I was a little nervous because it's like, man, I'm bald head for real. Like, I had no hair. And I'll probably post some of the pictures. So after, I want to say maybe a few days of walking outside with hats on, I decided to take it off. And I really didn't care at that point what other people, what they were thinking of me. And that comes a part of the freedom of being bald head. I really feel like every woman in the world should be bald head at least one time in her life. Like, teenage years. Like, just pick a time. But I really think that it really helps. So anyway, like I said, I was insecure at first about it, but after a while I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. You couldn't tell me nothing. So that really helped me with confidence and just loving myself. without all the extra stuff, because I seldomly, I don't wear makeup like that. If I do, it's probably maybe for a photo shoot. The mainly I'll do every day is like a little mascara for my eyelashes, maybe Carmex if I ain't been drinking a lot of water, but other than that, I don't even rock a lot of makeup. I'm all about this natural, vegetarian, you know, getting closer to God, the spiritual relationship, and not just trying to follow a set of rules, you know, an actual relationship with Him. So with all that came just a turnaround, because my life literally was like upside down after all those events. So it was like, you know what, just cut it all off. So that kind of started my bald head journey besides the locks. I think the locks was first, but after the incident or whatever, because I kind of said to myself, even when I had the locks, I would like to cut it all off, you know. But you know, that's a little part of my story. Bald head, too bad. I didn't do that shit. Oh, I did it. Oh.